It's been done for about 2.5 weeks now. This is what it looks like, fully done. It works very, very well. No complaints. It's gonna be awesome when the winter hits too. We can hit in the winter. I'll leave all the amounts of how much everything costs for the end, and I'll let you guys know. But I think it's gonna be roughly around like $700. And with that being said, it's being split between 3 people. So me, my brother, and Megan, and that's gonna be like, I don't know, roughly $250 each or whatever. But yeah, it's not cheap, especially if you wanna do it properly. But we got all the wood, we got Pirate Pat, and we're gonna go start building. This is about real life. We're marking it to 6 feet.
Do you have a speed square?
Nope. We're not dealing with the best tools, but we have a saw and we have some, and we have a lot of wood. Me and Pat are figuring it out. These are the rails Pat brought. So the plan is to build the top drop in 6 feet in there, and then the ramp is gonna be about 8 feet down, and then we'll figure out the transition size later. I'll keep you posted. But yeah, we're gonna build the platform, then we're gonna build the ramp drop in, and we're gonna keep it separate because we gotta move it all the way over to where we're putting the rail. First cut of the session. First one. Safety first, kid. You don't want to get hurt. Alright, so me and Patty made progress on the build. We have the hole set up here. So right now there's 4 4x4s that are 6 feet tall that we're using as the stands. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've then made the platform up top here. In the middle we have 3 1/4 inch plywood on top that we've cut to fit around the top. Then we have one support in the middle, just so it doesn't fall through. To support it, we put crossers all across. We're now working on building the ramp. We're planning on building it in 3 pieces. The main stand, the down ramp, and then the flat and up section onto the rail. Oh my God, we're gonna be flying.
You're gonna be going so fast.
Alright, so we kind of left off and we kind of just got to work and didn't film it. So basically what we've done is we built the down ramp, and it is incredibly steep. So 35 degrees might be a little too steep. We're gonna have enough speed to do 4s in. If you want to do that, that's something you want to do, then 35 degrees will work. But for now we've used 4x4s on this side and on that side over there. We put them down on a 35-degree angle from the top down to the bottom. We've used 4x4s for the legs on there. A sheet and a half of plywood down, 8 feet down. So the ramp is 8 feet down and 6 feet wide. So it's a very wide ramp. It's looking good. Right now we're doing the transition and up ramp. But basically me and Pat have been sipping some drinks and building a drop in. Once it's finished, I'm gonna take you guys through a full walk-in because it's nighttime right now, you can barely see it. All right, welcome to day 2 of the ramp build. Yesterday we started about 3:34-ish, and we spent probably a good 6 hours building the ramp, and it's almost all done. We just need to put the MSnow on, and we need to move it to where it's supposed to go. Drop in, 1 piece, ramp, 1 piece. The transition and up ramp is 1 piece. So once we get it out to where it's supposed to go, we got all the MSnow on and everything's pretty much set up. We're gonna try it out, and then I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how I built it, step by step kind of, and get a little more in depth with it. So just quickly look at this montage of us finishing off, putting on the MSnow. All right, well, 3 painstaking hours later, and all the MSnow is on. So if you guys plan on building this exact ramp, you're gonna have to buy the large. Medium is just not enough. We're gonna get MSnow maybe later, but for now, we've set it up in a way that works. Well, hello. So I was editing the video on the backyard setup, the one you're watching right now, and I did say I was going to show you guys how we built it then, because kind of rushed through with the build and didn't film it all. So I'm going to walk you guys through exactly how we built it right now, up close and personal. It's been done for about 2.5 weeks now. This is what it looks like, fully done. It works very, very well. No complaints. It's gonna be awesome when the winter hits too. We can hit in the winter. We built it in 3 pieces. When we first built it, we honestly didn't plan it out very well at all. This is our first ramp build, and we kind of just rushed through it. So there are gonna be easier ways to do this and better ways to do this. So I'm gonna kind of tell you guys what we messed up and what you should kind of try to avoid. As you can see right here, this is our original transition, and it was too abrupt and we lost a lot of speed because of it. So we got 1/4 inch plywood to put it on top, and ran it all the way down to smoothen out the transition to the end. That's helped a lot. I would recommend doing that from the very beginning. Maybe even doing plywood sheets, like walls along the side, kind of like another ramp build video I watched by Jackson Karstarter. You guys can watch it. I'll link it down below. But the sides are sheeted in plywood, and then the middle is framed with 2x4s, whereas our ramp is just sheets of 3/4 inch on the top, and then we had to smooth out the transition with 1/4 inch of plywood on the top. So the ramp is a total of 6 feet high, and it's 6 feet across. We made it 6 feet across so it's wide enough that you can drop in, and then when the snow hits, you can carve both sides, so you can kind of hit it urban on. The length of the drop in from here to here is a total of 3 feet. So it's 6 by 3 feet. The platform will take you up. We put extra meanie we have, like this stuff right here. It's turf. It's a different kind of turf, but it has to be wet to ride. MSnow doesn't. We put this on the top just so our skis weren't getting wrecked by the wood. And then come back down here. We have the ramp, the actual ramp itself. So it's on a 35-degree angle. We built it with a 4x4, one from here all the way down. And then the same thing on the other side. When we get down here, the 4x4 attaches to a leg that is 4 feet long. Same on the other side, one on the other side, and it goes across. Don't know if you guys can see it, but we have another 2x6 going across from each legs and each posts to make it sturdy, and then we put sheet of 3/4 inch on top to hold it all together. When we put the ramp together, since we built it in 3 pieces because we had to move it quite a distance, we literally just strapped this to here, and then up here we screwed this part of the ramp here to this part of the drop in up here, so they're all connected. It's not going anywhere. And then when you come down here, we have the third piece of the ramp that we threw together, and this is the flat up zoop zoop. As you can see, the transition was too steep, so we put 3/4 inch across the top. We smoothed it all out quite easily. I would avoid making that mistake like we did. It's a waste of wood and a waste of money. For the transition and the lip of the ramp, the legs are 1.5 feet high right here. There's one on each corner. Obviously it's the leg. We actually put 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right here where this separates from here to here, these are 2 feet tall. They're extra 6 inches taller. Basically it's a flat square with a separate lip attached that has been bolted onto it. This ramp wasn't very well thought out in our part in terms of materials and how much money we actually spent, because we kept having to go back and fix little things that we didn't think of in the beginning. So first thing is definitely the transition. We made it too steep and we didn't get enough wood from the very beginning to do that. I would say you should probably do it with thinner plywood and more struts across the middle. That way you don't have to buy 4, 5, 6 sheets of plywood like we did. With that being said, it works very, very well. The MSnow is great. However, you have to wax your skis every session you hit it. So like every day I hit it, I wax my skis at night, and then I can have tons of speed. But if I don't wax it, I'm quite slow. I haven't tried watering it yet, but we can't get a hose back here. Other than that, everything's pretty great. The transition's super smooth now. The rails are looking really good. If you haven't watched the video where we made all the rails, go watch it. Teach you how to build a rail. They're quite sick. I would recommend these rails. Nice blue ones, they're the best. Or you can get gray ones or whatever kind of PVC, but these are just big, girthy, thick boys, and they're not going anywhere. With that being said, this is our ramp. That's how we built it. I hope this video helped you guys, and you gotta build a sick ramp like us and get a shred in the summer because it's fun. It's really fun. I would love to see how your guys' ramp builds go, so send me videos or pictures of your guys' ramp builds. And yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more dumb shit and us sessioning this rail and the backyard setup and the trampoline and everything else we get up to on a daily basis. Follow the channel, subscribe. Lots of how-to videos, also tons of just gnarly content where we just send to do stupid shit. So yeah, with that being said, love you all. Mwah.